Welcome to the show today, to this YouTube channel and radio broadcast. I have a very special guest. Her name is Natalia Macri, a personal stylist and a style educator, and the visionary founder of styleandyou.com, a premier personal styling agency. Natalia is on a mission to empower women to embrace their style, confidence, success, and power through the art of personal styling. Her expertise lies in helping women make the right fashion choices tailored to their body shape, personality, and lifestyle. Natalia offers a personal one-on-one personalized styling services, but what's truly groundbreaking is her 6-week online style program designed to transform your wardrobe and elevate your style game. This program is perfect if you're tired of second guessing your outfit choices, stuck in a style rut with nothing to wear, or unsure of what suits you and where to find the right pieces. How are you, Natalia?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much, Rosh. I am glad to be here
But
again on your show.
Natalia, you're a repeat guest from last year, and what have you been up to? What changes have you made to your program?
Well, so actually, the program is new because I used to just deliver one-on-one personal styling services. And now I've decided that it is time to make sure to make personal style available to women worldwide, because nobody should be restrained by time constraints or location. And that's why I've designed an online 6 week style program where people, well, women in particular, they can elevate their style and create a style and wardrobe that they look and feel fantastic in every single day and dress with confidence for their career, personal life, or business, whatever that is.
You're going global. That's what's different. Aha, because I remember
That's true.
went to people's houses and did it all with them personally.
Yeah, now it's online, so they can actually learn everything about style from A to Z. In the comfort of their homes and anytime, anywhere, literally, on the bus, on the train, at night when the kids are in bed. So yeah, it's just made it available to all women. And yeah, that's my biggest update.
Would have been a lot of planning.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, lots of hard work. And basically, this program is my knowledge for the over 10 plus years of styling people one-on-one. And yeah, so it's all under women's fingertips.
Exciting. Like, how do you take a piece of Natalia and put it into online for the world? This is unbelievable. And then I think the next stage will be an app, wouldn't it, on your phone?
Yeah, well, I have an app, so to speak, where I've created capsules for women, so which they have access to through this online course, where they have capsule according to dress codes, and then one capsule, for example, would have 35, 36 pieces, which would create 770 outfits. So that's enough for more than 2 years to wear every day, different outfits out of just 36 pieces. So that's the app where they can access and actually purchase straight away, or if they don't remember what pieces they should have in their capsule wardrobe. So yeah, so that's just something that I'm going to be doing more of for everyone else who is not in the program, but this effectively is available to everyone who is in the program. And then other people who want to use one-on-one personal styling services as well, so they can use this app as an individual client, where I can actually curate their wardrobe for them.
So do you find more and more women are stopping to think about these choices and create their wardrobe from your expert advice?
Definitely. Definitely. And I think because people and women in general, so they are so busy right now, having that piece of expertise available at their fingertips when they need it and when it's convenient for them is a key, because they're time poor, they don't have time to shop, whereas they can just shop everything from the app from my personalized advice capsules. And then, if they need any advice, we can always jump on the phone, we can chat through the app, and then we also can just have one-on-one session, whether it's online or over the phone. It's just tailored. This advice is tailored to their needs and requirements and lifestyle.
Beautiful. And also, do you have the links to go to the shop to get that? Which shop online?
Well, so that is just like I cater that for my individual clients and the clients that are in the program. So they get access, personalized access to the technology. And then the capsules, they will be updated seasonally every year, so they always know what to buy and where to buy it, and then they can just pick and choose their favorite color, their style, and items that just they need at the time.
Beautiful. So what's the feedback? How long has this launched?
Well, I actually launched it specifically for this program, and then I started doing it one-on-one. So it's relatively new, but the actual capsule for the access to this capsule is available from my link that I believe you're going to share in the notes, the checklist, the free resource, which is the Style Success Checklist. It kind of gives a glimpse of what it looks like. So where people can actually go into the capsule and see it's just like a test capsule where they can see how they can create multiple outfits out of 7 pieces, which is the staples of every modern woman's wardrobe, how they can actually create multiple outfits from day to night, meaning like they're going to work, then they're changing, like they're basically just adding few little pieces to that outfit, and then they're changing that into evening outfit, and they can purchase the items directly from that capsule.
Amazing. So they would just need to put in a few keywords and it will sort it out.
Yeah, so they just need to download the actual resource, this Style Success Checklist. And in the Style Success Checklist, it's a kind of like a PDF document, and then the link is there, so they can just click on the link and go to see. And then if they like it, obviously the other capsules, there is more work included in them, so they're specifically designed for all the students that.
Yeah, this is very exciting, this concept of clicking and going to what you need to do from your own home to find out how to solve your style problem.
Exactly. And I think this is just a modern reality now, whereas people are busy, they are in the houses, and especially after pandemic, I think the whole side of service-based businesses have changed, and style is no different. And I think it's great because we can serve more women now, so it's accessible to everyone. So whereas you don't have to just book appointment and be there in person, which is great for some, but then I have clients from Hong Kong, from US, who cannot be with me here in Sydney, but then they get the benefits of their capsule wardrobe prepared for them, whereas they can go and shop. And some of them actually have such a great feedback that they get their bosses commenting and copying their style. And they was like, oh, this is great. I don't even need to go anywhere, so I can just do it from the comfort of my home.
That's true. And also, women don't have the time to go shop to shop and follow all these trends.
That's true. And I think once you know what your core style is and what items you need to keep in the wardrobe, so once you get your staples, like capsule wardrobe, so to speak, then it's very easy to actually create and update a wardrobe, a daily wardrobe, with the trends, if you choose to. But if you don't know where to start, then yeah, it could be very, very time consuming process. So, and especially when you don't know if your body shape has changed. I mean, if your body has changed after, having a baby, or I don't know, putting weight, losing weight. So lots of people struggle in that, or sometimes, they just haven't done anything for years and they're going back in the job market. That's when the style refresh, so to speak, is required, because women, we change over the years.
Natalia, today in this interview, what do you want to share? What piece of advice and which part of your wardrobe are you targeting today?
Well, today I want to talk about how to find your perfect blazer, because I find that having a blazer is because because I find a blazer has become a wardrobe staple, offering a touch of sophistication and elegance to any outfit, be it casual or professional, and therefore it could be a part of every modern woman's wardrobe. And because they can instantly elevate and dress up your most casual outfits, such as a jeans, a t-shirt, and they're especially useful in the professional settings when you just need to throw on something before you go to your next business meeting, just to make sure that so you look like you mean business.
I think women are now gearing towards that. They're no longer having to just look one way. In one day they might have to change their look.
Yeah, that's true. And that's why I hope that all the guests of your show will find something that they'll find out some tips that they find useful for their everyday wardrobe and how to choose their perfect blazer for them.
That's true. They might be having a child now. Maybe they don't need the blazer, but when they return to work or they go to a meeting, they will need a blazer.
Yeah, that's true. But even when you have a child, because I just find that sometimes, you bring them to kindy and you just want to be a little bit more dressed up. And then like when my daughter was like small, I mean, she's still 4, but when she was 2, so I think blazer was just something for me that I could just throw on over my jeans and t-shirt and I could instantly look elevated, especially if we need to go somewhere for some appointments, etc. So because I guess you feel better when you don't wear your tracksuit bottoms all the time. So that's just something that I find that this piece can easily elevate any of your casual outfits.
And blazers can look feminine.
That's true. That's true. And especially depending on the shape. So there is lots of boyish and lots of kind of masculine silhouettes that are currently in trend. But what I teach is how to find your perfect blazer and how do you do it? So, and the answer is that you have to choose it according to your body shape. And even you can walk around the trends because not all trends suit everybody. For example, an oversized trend, which I can cover that later on, doesn't suit all of the body shapes. For example, not even for my body shape. I love this trend, but I have to use little tips and tricks in order to make it look flattering on me and just to look great. So yeah.
That's interesting. Like oversized meaning it's a man's size?
No, oversized means that it's a bigger size than the usual blazer. So, for example, how we used to think about the blazer, it's quite fitted in the shoulders and then nipped in the waist. This is more classic silhouette. But now, over the last 3 to 5 years, so all the silhouettes that you would see, they're more boxy and kind of big masculine shoulders, boxy cuts, not much waist definition. So they almost look like your boyfriend's blazer is just thrown over you. And it's called oversized blazer. There is oversized shorts and like lots of oversized pieces have been coming into fashion over the last 3 to 5 years, and this trend is not going anywhere either. So particularly with the younger generation, because it is quite I quite like that take on it, but it's all how you style it. Because if you style something which is totally oversized, it just can totally overwhelm your frame and can actually you can make it look bigger or more boxy than you are. So I'm not flattering, so to speak. So that's why I'm going to teach how to find a perfect blazer. So if you want me to start, I prepared a little presentation.
Let's have a look. Yes.
It's easier for people to see what I mean. And So here we go. Let me just go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, all right. Can you see it?
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. So how to find your perfect blazer? And as I mentioned, so the short answer is to choose it according to your body shape. But however, with the variety of styles and cuts and fabrics available, finding the perfect blazer for you and for your body shape can be challenging. Well, first of all, of course, you need to know what your body shape is. And the right blazer can boost your confidence. It can ensure that you look polished, while the wrong one can definitely have an opposite effect. And that's why it's crucial to choose blazers that complement your individual body shape. And it will enhance your silhouette, highlights your best features, and make you feel great. But yeah, so first of all, you need to know your body shape. I'm sure you have all heard about body shapes at some point. And if not, you can always grab a free, my free ebook on my website. It's called Top 10 Things to Know to Get in Style. It's on my website, www.style-and-u.com, which explains them in a little bit more details. But here's a quick summary of the 5 main classic body shapes. And these are hourglass, as you can see here, triangle, inverted triangle, rectangle, and circle. So as you might notice, they all resemble the geometrical body shape. I prefer to refer to them as geometrical shapes rather than fruits. Like lots of them would be referred, for example, triangle as a pear, and then rectangle as a banana, and then circle as an apple. So I'm sure you've all heard about some abbreviations like that. And today I want to share with you how you can look great and feel confident by simply wearing the right blazer for your body shape. So let's start with an hourglass. Now you are an hourglass if you are an hourglass body shape if your body is well proportioned, like you could see on this slide, meaning that your shoulders, bust, and hips are roughly equal, and you have a well-defined waist, which you can see nipped in. Can you see me showing this? Yeah, with the actual arrow. Okay. And so you have an overall curvy silhouette. Just to give you an example of women with the same body shape. So they're celebrities, and this is Sofia Vergara, Salma Hayek, and Dita Von Teese. So if you could see, they have all pronounced this kind of hourglass shape. And so if you are an hourglass, then your hips are mostly in line with your shoulders. You could see here. So the same line if you keep this straight line. And then hence you typically would wear the same size on top and the same on bottom. So say you're 12 on top and 12 on bottom, you're 14 on top, 14 on bottom. So you're well proportioned, so to speak. And to create the most flattering silhouette for this body shape, the goal is to define your waist, because basically what you do is you're accentuating your waist and accentuating your curves. And here are a few examples how you can do it with the blazer. I mean, I guess the main point is to say is that when you define your waist, you need to go for the waist cinching styles with your blazers. Now, first, so you need to define your waist, and belted styles are simply the best. You can just see all of this a variety of styles to choose from. But the main thing is try to stick with soft fabrics that fall nicely over your curves to create that most flattering silhouette. Now the other styles, can you see my slides? Okay, yeah. The other styles include fitted silhouette, such as the leather jacket, so you could see how it's fitted around the body shape. The single-breasted, because it has this button and it kind of highlights the waist, and also the double-breasted, especially with the row of buttons, then actually resemble your silhouette, so they kind of just highlight that waist definition. And however, keep in mind that you might need to avoid oversized or relaxed fit, as they can be a little bit tricky to pull off and tend to make you look top heavy and bigger than you are, especially if you are full hourglass. Full hourglass is the ladies who have the same proportions, only they're on the bigger size. For example, they wouldn't be size maybe 12, they would be 14 or 16. So they're fuller, they have larger bust, and then hence for them, it might overwhelm their frame and make them look bigger than it is. However, if you like an oversized trend, like myself, I'm actually lucky to be an hourglass. So I like oversized trend, and then some these kind of boxy silhouettes might overwhelm my frame as well. And you can also always add a belt to cinch your waist here. Therefore, you are adding instantly definition to your silhouette. So this is another example. And if you have a large bust and you are an hourglass, a few things to avoid is maybe if you don't want to highlight your bust, just to avoid frills around your jackets and go for a V-neck silhouette, especially for ladies with big busts who want to minimize it. So V-neck is something that they should just aim for. Now, next is triangle shape. Now, this body shape is characterized by wider hips and narrow shoulders. So that resembles the triangle silhouette, as you can see here. Usually they have curvy silhouettes as well, small to medium bust. Now, to give you an example of celebrities with the same body shapes, these are Kim Kardashian, everyone knows her, Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, and Rihanna. But they make the most out of this body shape. And to say that, I just want to highlight that most of the women have this body shape where they are, bigger on the bottom and a little bit narrower on top. So if you are a triangle, then your hips will be wider than your shoulders, as we said, and hence you typically wear the bigger size on the bottom and then a little bit smaller size on your top body. So for example, you could be 14 on the bottom and 12 on top, or 12 on the bottom, 10 on top, and so forth. So that's just one of the indications. But in my style course, so obviously I go into more details how to define your body shape, but this is just a general guidelines. So to balance out your upper body, all we need to do is visually broaden that line and bring it in line with the hips. Does it make sense? And so we visually broaden the upper body and minimize the lower body. This is how you actually create proportion in your silhouette. And the blazer, and having a blazer is a perfect piece to do so, because you can instantly broaden the shoulder line just with a strong shoulder. And that's why here are a few examples. Sorry, let me just get to another slide. So if you choose a blazer with a defined and strong shoulder to create that strong shoulder line and draw attention to your upper body, this is where we're trying to bring focus to the upper body away from the wider hip area. So it's like to trick the eye, so to speak. And the best styles would be single-breasted or double-breasted blazers with the strong shoulder line. And as you can see here. Now, but choosing the piece with the right length is also very important, because the hem of your blazer is where is usually the end where it ends. It creates a horizontal line across your body. And it is best to avoid your jackets or blazers ending at the widest point where your hips are, because then obviously that draws an eye to the wider area of your hips. So, but moving up that line right to your waist, moving that horizontal line up, it actually brings attention your eyes up to the slimmest point of your body, which is your waist. And that's why cropped silhouettes, cropped blazers or jackets, they are the best, because you want to bring attention to the smallest part of your body. And equally, moving that horizontal line down, which is just below your hips area, will lengthen your torso and take away this emphasis from your hips. So as you can see in this example. So that's why long blazers are equally great for the pear or triangle body shape, as they bypass the widest point on your hips and therefore giving the elongating effect to your body. Now, other flattering styles for the triangle body shapes would be embellished blazers, because they draw the eye up again to that area. Textured, because all of these details again tend to focus more attention on the upper body, and also pattern styles. So in short, the overall goal for the triangle body shape is to keep more focus and details on your upper body and away from the hips, to create proportions, of course, if you want to create proportions. So, and you can see it here how Kim Kardashian did it with her jacket. So she obviously just wears something with a strong shoulder line, which is now totally in line with her hips. So she doesn't look so pear-shaped. And then J-Lo wearing cropped jacket, again, it balances out her hips perfectly. And Beyonce, you could see how her strong shoulder actually totally brings attention to the upper body and draw eye away from the hips. And then Rihanna as well. So it's a perfect choice of blazer. Now moving on. Okay. Next, if you are an inverted triangle, then your shoulders are larger than your hips, therefore creating this inverted triangle appearance, and therefore giving you top-heavy appearance with. And normally, if you have this body shape, then you have great legs. Now, to give you an example of some of the celebrities with the same body shapes, here they are. Oh, sorry. They are Naomi Campbell, Angelina Jolie, Demi Moore, and Renee Zellweger. I'm sure you all know about it. And I mean, you can see it so clearly. Look at Naomi. Look how broad her shoulders are compared to her hips. I didn't want to put the naked pictures on all of them, but you can just see, trust me, they all have the same body shape. Now, so if you are inverted triangle, then your shoulders are wider than your hips, as we said, and hence you typically wear a bigger size on top and smaller on the bottom. Now, to create a visual proportion with this body shape, then we need to minimize, oh, sorry, I think I skipped it. We need to minimize the upper body and maximize the lower body. And this is how you can do it with the blazer. Now, to balance your top half, opt for a blazer with the soft shoulder, as you could see here, and avoid shoulder pads. And as in this belted blazer. You can also balance your shoulders with flare details at the bottom, such as the peplum top, because they draw attention away from your shoulders to the bottom of the blazer. Another example would be a cutaway shape, where, as you could see, it kind of just visually widens up at the bottom, and hence create that balance and kind of hourglass effect. And a peplum blazer can add volume below the waist if you really lack in that area, and to give the impression of hips, as you can see here, and that helps out to balance out the shoulders. And longer styles usually work best to help to balance out the shoulders. And the jackets, blazers usually best in darker colors, as they tend to have more slimming effect on the upper body. And here you can see these celebrities actually wearing the jackets, like Demi Moore, how proportional her shoulder line with her hips, again, because she doesn't have the shoulder pads here, and it's not overly exaggerated, it's not oversized jacket in the shoulders. And Renee Zellweger as well, so it's perfectly balanced. Now, the next body shape is a rectangle. If you are a rectangle, you will have little or no waist definition. So basically, your hips and shoulders are almost in a straight line with very little definition in the waist area. You would normally have great legs, athletic physique. And some of the well-known celebrities with this body shape would be Cameron Diaz, Heidi Klum, which is a supermodel, hence they tend to call this body shape as a supermodel body, and Kate Hudson. So if you are a triangle, then your shoulders and hips are roughly equal. Hence, you will typically wear the same size on both top and bottom. So say if you're 10 here, 10 at the bottom, like you're 10 all over. And to create a visual proportion with this body shape, we need to define a waist. So we just create an illusion of waist and also create an illusion of curves. And here's a few examples how you can do it with the jackets or blazers. Now, one jacket you definitely want to avoid is the cropped jacket, because what it does is it can actually make you look more boxy than you actually are. And instead go for the longer styles, such as here, long structured and jacket with the cinched which is cinched at the waist, also has the 2 rows of buttons that create illusion of the waist, and which we need to balance out this body shape. And also you can just add some pockets. I don't know whether you can see it here, but pocket details also create that illusion of waistline. And you would want to have styles with opened neckline. So here's the next slide, because again, so they visually minimize the shoulders and draw away attention from the shoulder lines to your waist. And double-breasted blazers are really good, and you can just choose it with 1 or 2 buttons. It depends. Sorry, am I just showing the right slide? Yeah, that's the right slide. And of course, having a belt as well, so that just instantly creates a waist. Single-breasted jackets are also very flattering, and the peplum, because peplum is just create volume at the bottom where the volume is lacking, and actually creates this vision of waist. So, and here is the next slides where you can just see fitted silhouette. So this is a natural creation of a waist, because it's just broidered on the shoulders and a little bit at the bottom. This is the buttons that create these vertical lines. And then the one of the belted styles is that is beneficial and flattering on the rectangle body shape is just to add obi belt, which is in this example, or just a simple leather belt that instantly creates a waist definition. And here you can see how these celebrities, which I've just shown before, how they instantly create this waist definition just simply with choosing the right blazer. And the last body shape we're going to cover today is apple or oval shape. So if you are an apple or a circle, then you normally have slender arms, slender legs, and a balanced overall balance, but you have undefined waist, which gives you an overall curvy silhouette. So to give you an example of some of the celebrities that have the same body shape, I'm sure you know all of them, is Rebel Wilson, Drew Barrymore, and Oprah Winfrey. So you could see they're a little bit heavy in the midsection here. Now, and to create the visual proportion for that silhouette, because we obviously need to minimize the waist and draw attention away from it. So the best way to do it is with the longer styles of a blazer that skim through and de-emphasize the whole midsection. And here are a few examples. Now, one blazer you really need to avoid if you have that body shape is the double-breasted, because if you could see here, this double-breasted appearance and this button, so they actually create more focus on the midsection and give this boxy and heavy look, and instead opt for a single-breasted where it flows through the waist, as you can see here, and gives this long, lean look. And also choose jackets with full or structured folders, just to give you more definition in the shoulder. That just tends to create this slimming appearance. And ideally your jackets should end around your hip bone. And stay away from lower pockets because they will draw attention again to the midsection area, which we want to camouflage. And wearing your jacket unbuttoned as well, as you can see here, creates that elongating silhouette and slimming effect and conceal the midsection area. Now, some of the other great styles that you should be considering is, as I said, single-breasted and also straight jackets, which is fantastic as a layering piece over your top or over your dress, because they, again, camouflage the midriff area. And as you can see, both of these styles do that. So they create, they camouflage the waist and slim your frame. Now, in terms of fabrics, it's best to go for the mid-weight fabrics, something that is not gonna cling to your body, light or mid-weight, and they follow the curves and they're not too clingy. And structured fabrics also good because they tend to be more forgiving and help to smooth out any lumps and bumps. Now, if you are a lady with a circle or apple body shape and have a large bust, oh, sorry, so I think it just didn't go quite. Can you see my slide okay? Let me, yeah, it just didn't quite jump properly. Can you see it okay? Shall I move the frame?
Just a bit higher.
Okay, yeah, just like that. So if you have this body shape and you have a large bust, if you want to emphasize the bust, then by all means, then make sure that you have some bust details around here. But if you want to camouflage it on just to conceal a little bit, then consider open front blazers that again skim through the body and create that they fall in this fluttering way to create a slim silhouette, as you can see here. So, and finally, here's just some examples. Oh, I think it's the last slide. It doesn't really go down. Let me just move the frame. This celebrities with the so-called body shape or apple body shape. So you can see how skillfully they've chosen these jackets here. Look at the Rebel Wilson. I know she's lost a lot of weight, but you could see straight away here that she, so when it opened front, it actually takes camouflage the mid-rib area. Drew Barrymore as well, open front jacket, or the one button as well. So it just instantly creates this visual waistline. And yeah, so these are just the general guidelines, how to select your perfect, how to choose your perfect blazer for your body shape. And feel confident because you know that that works for you. It works for your body shape. It works for your curves. It looks flattering on you. And yeah, hopefully that you find it helpful.
Yes, that really in a short time has explained it, and I think the women can really now check what is their body shape first of all.
Yeah, that's true. And as I actually have lots of clients that come to me and they think that they're one body shape, but when I start working with them, I said, "Honey, on a second, you're completely different body shape. No wonder why things are not working for you, or you're frustrated with the styles and you don't know what works. Why it doesn't work? Because you're dressing for their own body shape." And that's when we actually work one-on-one. I educate the client, whether it's through my online style program or one-on-one styling, where we actually, once we pinpoint the body shape, then everything becomes so much easier. Then you know what styles you need to go for, whether it's a blazer. I mean, in my style course, I do the same what I've just done here for the blazer, for the dresses, for the bottoms, for the skirts, for the trousers, for the shorts. I mean, everything really what you have in your wardrobe. And then that's when you become clear.
That says a lot, because you might like something, but it's not going to suit your body shape.
Totally. And that's why lots of women they say, oh, well, I like this blazer or this dress, and it looks fantastic on this influencer or somebody they admire, but why it doesn't work for me? And they keep buying the same item, only just to find out that it just nothing to wear, lots of clothes in the wardrobe, nothing to wear, and keep being frustrated and make this fashion mistake over and over again. And as I said in my, as I always say, that women generally spend around $2,000 minimum a year on clothes, but they wear only 20% of it. So if you think of it, 80% of it they don't wear. So that's about 1,600 they waste on something they don't wear just because they don't know, they're not sure about the styles, the body shape. But once you become clear, you wear 100% of your wardrobe and you invest wisely, that in the pieces that last you for years. And that's what I teach in my program, ultimately, to give that confidence to women and to empower them through style to achieve their goals and dreams in their career, business, or personal life, because personal life is important as well. They could be in the dating game, so they need to find a husband or partner, and it could be frustrating if you are not dressing to the best of your abilities because you're not showing, the best version of you.
What I love about how you explain it, if this is just one product, one item in a woman's wardrobe, what I loved about it is how you give reason for the choices, and you've given examples for each body shape and explaining if the line is up here, the line is down there, how to make it more. Yeah, I just love that. So I can imagine how you would explain other pieces in your wardrobe. It'll be very
it's so detailed that you literally have no questions. But if you do have questions, so in this style program, then you can hop online on the live call. I do weekly coaching, whereas women, for whatever reasons, they might have questions that because everyone is individual, that they would like to me personally answer, and I actually go with them into the session where they can show examples why this work or doesn't work, or what should they do here and there, and then they become unstuck in whatever they're doing, and then they can go on with the next module. So it's kind of a personalized approach, so to speak, as it's as if you're having me one-on-one working with you, but you have so much in the course that all my knowledge, whereas in one-to-one session, it's impossible to cover because I usually work with clients 3 to 6 hours, and you cannot cover everything, my whole 10 plus years experience in that
and also
time
I think
frame.
when you add color and texture and other pieces you're wearing, it's not as simple as that.
Yeah, so there's few pieces. There is a personality comes into play, like your lifestyle. Because again, so if you are dressing for their own style personality, sometimes if your style is classic but you wear casual, so then it doesn't really gel because you don't feel comfortable. Or if you are casual but you wear some like too structured pieces, you feel uncomfortable. I actually have this woman who is so she's sitting with these high officials, like government, and she said they're all dressed in these suits, and she goes, and I feel so bad, so uncomfortable because I have to wear this. I can't express my personality. I said, well, here, let me show how. So this is how you go about it, and you still look professional, but you show your personality and you feel comfortable. So yeah, I guess it's all about how, it's not just about clothes, it's how it makes you feel.
Amazing. Thank you for all that insight, and I hope to catch you again on my channel for another wardrobe piece. I think this is excellent how you've isolated it and given all your knowledge as much as you can, and plus we can contact you for more blazer questions.
Yeah, no worries. Anytime.
Yeah, I'm very
Thank
excited
you,
to
Rosh.
find out about other pieces like the whole wardrobe. We can continue.
Yeah. And as my gift to your audience, I have something that I can share with them. So this is a one-time offer. This is something that I'm not going to repeat again, but I am running a beta around of my course, where anyone who actually wants to take an opportunity and grab it at the discount, which is not going to be repeated again, and learn everything about how to create a style and a wardrobe to make you feel fantastic and feel beautiful every single day and dress with confidence.
Beautiful. We'll share all those.
And Josh is going to share the link, I believe, to the video.
Yes, I've got the link. I've got the link, and I will share it at the bottom of this podcast and YouTube video.
Just follow instructions. So I think all you need to do because there is only last few days that it's available, all they need to do is just to comment checklist, I believe. I think the instructions are in the Instagram post, checklist, and then they will get the instructions as to what are their next steps in order to grab this one-time offer, special offer.
Does it end?
Pardon?
When will the offer end?
Oh, so it's just only available, I'm not sure, but it's just only available for maybe another week or two. So
okay, I'll get this YouTube video out, interview on YouTube out first, so the audience can grab it there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I will allow for an extra week for this to go on
because
air.
The radio listeners won't be able to take part in it, but it's for the YouTube.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Natalia. Thanks for all that hard work and giving it all in a presentation. It was beautiful, wonderful, really very added value. I've never seen it like that. I've seen TikTokers do it in like 3 minutes, but it just flashes in your eyes. You don't get any meaning out of it.
Yes, that's true, because that's why I'm so passionate about educating women, because until you understand why is a certain thing, you're not going to remember. You might get it right one time, the next times you're going to say, well, what's wrong this time? But once you understand,
we're watching influencers with a different body shape to us.
Yes, true. And once you understand that, you will never question, you're never gonna take advice from your friend. You know exactly what to buy. You're not gonna look at influencers who have different body shape because you say, great for her, but this is not me. This is me. So I know what to buy. And that's why once you understand it, you will never make fashion mistakes again and save that, 1,600 or whatever that is you spend that sits in the wardrobe. And so it could be, spent elsewhere else, and stop that cycle, so you become your own personal stylist. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's right. We're too fixated on the influencers and how good they look in that, and they keep showing that again and again, and we're following them, and it's not helping us.
Yeah, and influencers are not stylists. They're not teaching you they're not teaching how to choose clothes. They're there to sell. They're not to sell for brands, for their own benefits, which is, fine. But what I'm saying, so they're there to demonstrate, not to educate. And that's where I think the difference between personal stylists, and that's what I'm passionate about, educating people so they understand. And I think there is so many women out in the world who actually need that, because once they understand, they get the power, they take control of their style.
I myself has fallen into that trap, watching the influencers. So that is not going to happen anymore, because we have to get educated.
Yeah.
Thanks, Natalia.
Okay.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you, Rosh. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Thanks so much for scheduling that. Thank you. It was really good.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'll let you know the end product soon.
Okay. Thank you. Can't wait.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.